Just getting that deal done so quickly. How did it affect your confidence?
Especially with you guys in my corner, I feel honestly unstoppable.
Hey, what's up everyone? In today's video, we have our rockstar student, Jorge, who's in our accelerator program. He closed his first deal and profited $6,000 in just a matter of a couple weeks. And on top of that, he's already working on deal number 2. We're also going to be talking about a case study with him, giving him some coaching. You guys are going to get a sneak peek of some of the coaching that we provide our students with our accelerator program.
Absolutely. We're excited to get into the gems and all the information. But before we get started, you know the deal. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of new videos we post every week.
So I know in the beginning you had joined our beta program where it was more like a do-it-yourself program. You had the information, the tools and everything, and you were struggling a little bit to get that first deal, but then you decided to upgrade to the accelerator program. So what was the idea behind doing that, and how has that played into your success?
It's just the fact that when I purchased the modules, I went through the modules, but you know what? I felt like I was sometimes wasn't sure what to say, or was stuck like, I don't know, should I wholesale, broker? So that's why I wanted to upgrade with the accelerator program, because now I could speak to you guys and tell them, look, I have the situation, what's the best route, either broker, wholesale, or whatever, and you guys are right there to help me. And plus, I mean, you guys done it so many times that you guys know the game already, so yeah. That's why.
I love it, man. And like, what's the most surprising thing you've learned about yourself on this entire journey? Because I know when we first had our connection call, one of the things you talked about was just like, man, I'm really trying to get this confidence up. You know, I was talking to my wife about it. She's not really in it, so I'm really having to bank on me. So what's something you learned about you throughout this journey up to date?
You know what? At first, when I started with the module, my confidence was up. Okay, I was looking at your modules, and then I wasn't getting anything. So I wasn't getting leads. And then I felt like you guys, when I spoke to you guys said, you know, put bandit signs, do this, do that. And then the leads came in, and they're coming in. So it was the fact that I have leads now. And before I didn't have any leads. And with you guys, talking to you guys and do this, do that. So now I have leads, and I feel way confident and motivated to go out there and do something about it.
We see the confidence, even when we're talking to you on the phone. It's like we're talking to a whole different type of investor. You're out there, you're really putting serving first, which is huge for us. That's what we teach all of our students. But let's talk about your first deal. What kind of home did you wholesale, and what was the seller actually going through that you were able to bring value to them?
Well, I received a phone call from this seller. Her mother passed away, and they couldn't afford the lot rent because they have their own house. And she was like, George, you know, can you please help me out? I saw your ad, and I have this situation. My mother passed away, and can you help me? I was like, yeah, sure. Well, describe your home. What year? How many bedrooms? How many baths? So she said it's a double wide, 2-bed, 2-bath. 1969. And when she says 1969, I was thinking more beat up home. And I told her, can I go see it? And then she said, yeah, come over. So I went. It was around the corner, so it wasn't that bad for me. So I went, I drove, I saw the home, and I was surprised that it was in a really great condition. The only things that I saw, the furnace wasn't working and the AC wasn't working. But other than that, it was nice. I guess because it was just the older lady, her mother, living there. And I spoke to her, and in a few days we went to HCD. I took her with me to go to Riverside to HCD, and we did the paperwork. I paid her money, and then I did the test ad before I did all that. So I already had like a bunch of like 30 interested buyers that I I had to take it down because they were keep bothering me, keep popping up. And then I just went through them, and then a few said, you know, I'm willing to pay you cash, and I offered it for 18,000. And then I met up with the buyer, and I already had the title, I already had everything. And then she said, you know what, I'll pay you $18,000 cash. I was like, all right, let's do this. So what, 2 days we did all the paperwork, and I got paid, and she got the title.
And this is just the beginning. You know, I love that you came in just 2 weeks, you know, first deal, $5 grand, and now you're like, okay, that's great. There's no time to celebrate. I got this other deal I need help on.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. I mean,
man, we want you to hit your goal, that short-term 90-day goal. Yeah. Like, let's take this serious, because when you give yourself too much time, 180 days, it's like it's a chance to fall off and not take your goals too serious. So you're in this for life, man. You're stuck with us. We're going to be working on bigger and better opportunities in the future.
Right.
It was a mobile home investor also. I didn't know that. I thought it was going to be a normal person. But she said, no, I'm a mobile home investor. I like the price. I'll pay you cash for it.
How did it affect your confidence, man? Just getting that deal done so quickly. Like, how did that play with your confidence?
I feel like, especially with you guys in my corner, I feel honestly unstoppable. I could go talk to the seller. What do you need? How may I help you? And then, hey, Jay or Samara, what can I do in this situation? For example, right here, broker. So I'm going to have to broker this deal. So stuff like that, I feel very confident. I feel like nothing could stop me, honestly.
I love it, man. Congratulations. That's so exciting. So $6,000 in a couple of days, walking away with the cash. How did that make you feel?
Also, I was like, I never seen so much cash in my hand, 18,000 cash here. Like, wow. Then I showed my wife, and she was like, wow, she was very.
I bet you she was on board, right? She was on board now.
She liked the cash too.
So I saw the cash, and let's do the next one. I'm ready.
Nice, man.
Awesome.
So we want to know, man, this has been truly, truly valuable, man. I love seeing your growth in this journey, and we still got a long way to go, man. This is just the beginning. What's next for you, man, for the next 90 days? Like, you know, what's the big goal for you?
Well, the next day is the next lead, which we spoke about earlier, about the one in Ridgecrest. It's a double wide. At first, when I called her, she said it was a 2-bed, 2-bath. And then I went and I saw it. It was actually a 4-bed, 2-bath. It's a huge home. It's very nice.
The thing I like about you is you're not afraid to ask questions. You're finding a way to make it happen. And you got this golden opportunity on your second deal right now. It's like, at this point, it's just about, just like you're having a conversation with us, you need to take that same energy and focus that to her and just let her know how you're bringing her value. And I'm telling you, this will be your second deal in no time.
Yeah, that could be really fast. I mean, I think the slowest piece, if you do find a buyer that wants to live there, is getting them approved by the park. You can't close the deal out until they're approved to live there, because that could be a big disaster. So I know she's really motivated. We're just going to have to make sure things are timed correctly and it's priced at the right point where people are like jumping at the opportunity, willing to put in their application tomorrow. It doesn't matter. I just want to get into this home. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of, you got to think about the pricing. That's going to be really important to make that happen.
So many people are so focused on only finding deals under $5,000 or under $7,000. It's just like, let's like open up our horizon a little bit. Focus on the seller. What does she need? You mentioned she needs $20,000. She needs to sell it before, you know, her next lot rent payment is due. And she needs some peace of mind, because I feel like she's just out there right now. The home is in an area. It's not like that area is in a metro area. So she needs all the help that she can get. So if you can go to her and act like an ally versus coming with the investor cap on, you'll be able to win her over on your team and get a really great testimonial, man, you know, for the future.
Yeah, those are important. Start collecting those now. The more testimonials you can get, that's going to help you build trust with other people, especially when you put that online. Those help a ton. Just like, here, look at some of my past clients. People will trust you just by hearing it from somebody else.
So your key 4 is, 1, we're going to get her back on the line, just building that rapport with her. 2, we're going to sell her up on the non-exclusive listing agreement option. 3, you're going to start getting comp data. You want to make sure that you're understanding, you know, what homes go for in the park, you know, in fixed up condition or in just average condition. And then 4, you're always testing, test. Keep testing.
Find those buyers. Like, start, talking to people. Like Jay said, I think you'll sell it a lot faster if you move it. The issue with that is going through the park. It's going to be a process, and they're really desperate. So getting your fee, we don't want to risk that. But I think that's going to be your fastest option. But if you do find somebody that lives there, you can still make that happen. It just has to be priced right because it needs repairs and stuff like that.
I'm telling you, man, if you lead with serving, this would be deal number 2.
Honestly, I think I got this on the back.
You got this one. Let's go. Let's go.
I like the
that.
confidence.
I like that. I like you're sitting up now too.
Yeah.
You're like, I got this, man. Yeah.
I do. I just wasn't sure what to do, but I'm just gonna focus on brokering the deal, and that's it. I don't want to go nowhere else. Either move it or find somebody to live there. That's it.
Did this conversation help?
You guys are there. It's like when I don't know what to do or to say, I just tell, hey, I'm not sure what to do. You guys are just there, ready to answer my questions, and brings my confidence way up.
Hey man, we've seen it all, 100 times. But you got to give yourself credit. You're the one going out there and making it happen. All we're doing is just giving you information, regurgitating what we've seen in the field. But you're the one that's out there, selling yourself, being a professional, and taking care of the client. And that's why you're able to get your first deal locked down so fast.
Exactly. And like Jay said, leading with serving, like really seeing where they're at, seeing how you can help them. Just because you don't get it for the low offer that you gave her doesn't mean you can't help her and you can't still win. Everybody can win. It just wasn't the right first option for them. But let's see how we can bring it back together and save the deal and still make a great profit and put a smile on everybody's face at the end of the day. That's what we try to do.
Especially being out here in California, man, this is the mindset you have to have. I keep telling all of our students, including yourself, it's not always about looking for those under $5,000 deals out here. It's about looking for ways that you can serve. Who can I serve? Who can I serve? You need help? You need help? That's what you should be asking yourself. And when you do that, the clients feel that because now you got your serving cap on versus your investor cap in. It's what's in it for you versus what's in it for me. Does that make sense?
Makes sense. And sometimes I feel bad, honestly, to go because I know they need help and to lower their price down. I feel bad. I feel like I don't really care about the money, just helping them, and I'll get something out of it. That's it. I'm not really looking for big gains. I mean, yes, I am, but not all the time. It's just more serving people. That's it.
That's the attitude to have. I mean, sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes in their mind, it makes sense to just take the money now and be done with it. This is a guaranteed offer. I can take that. I have too much going on. Like, I'm not going to be able to wait. But if they're really stuck on a price, you can try to help them. There's no guarantees with this, but you can try to help them get what they want and still serve them, and you can still win and the buyer can still win. But sometimes it just makes sense to take the money and run. So you don't feel so bad about giving them an offer because at the end of the day, this is a business. That's a great option for the right person. Like if $14,000, if you're about to lose your house, is a great offer. Like I'd rather take that $14,000 than take nothing. You just kind of have to feel where they are. If that's not the right option to start with, it might end up there. At the end of the day, if we don't find the right buyer, if everything doesn't work out, you're still going to serve them. You're still here to help. And that's the biggest thing.
Yeah. Look what you did with your first deal. We felt like her asking price was a little high. You went in, you went lower, but you also educated her on going lower. I think a lot of people that get into deals and they just throw out a number. It's a lower offer than what the seller wants. And you feel bad consciously because you didn't tell them why. You're just throwing out a number. And then they're like, why are you doing that? Like, what's in it for you? That's what they're asking. But you were able to educate her on that. And she felt like she trusted you. And you were able to bring in your buyer and build trust with the buyer and do the same with her. And you were able to walk away with the $5,000.
So the next step is to broker this deal and either sell it to an individual that wants to live in the home, or I already have somebody that's interested in moving the home. So I have those two options, and I'm sure I have this one in the bag.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's make this cash, man. Deal number 2. And it's only been, 3 weeks?
3 weeks.
Come on, man.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's get it, man. Let's go.
You're killing it, man.
Come on, man.
You're
Hey,
killing
we know we're going to 10X those goals in 2020. We're going for 20 deals, right?
Yeah, 20 deals, and I'm sure it's manageable with you guys with the accelerator program. I have you guys in the corner. Hey, I'm stuck in here. Hey, and then you guys really care about your students. I could tell by your voice, by your tone of voice, and you guys give, hey, do this, do that, and I do it, and it works. You've done that, man.
Hey, man. Why reinvent the wheel, right?
And that's what we're there for. That's what we're there for. Well, we really appreciate you taking out the time, Jorge. This has been awesome chatting with you. We're excited about this next deal. Congratulations again on closing that first deal out in a couple weeks. Enjoy that, celebrate that with your family, because you deserve it, man. It was you that got out there and did the work. So give yourself some kudos.
I bet you your wife is trying to join you on this next one now.
I'm sure she will once I get the second deal and I show her a watch.
Yeah, she's gonna be all in for it.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys, we always hope you got some value out of this video. If you're interested in getting results just like Jorge, Samira, how do they get started?
Absolutely. We're, of course, going to leave a link right below this video so you can apply to join our accelerator program. We're so excited to give you our blueprint, our contract, and our support to help you guys close that first deal and get started.
And as always, guys, if you got some value out of this video, leave us a comment below, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the bell button to be notified of videos we post every week.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.